A big clean-up ahead after seconds of chaos. Adrian Rass was trying to secure items around his Werribee house when the tornado hit.
So it started raining really heavy. I sent him out, unplug all the electricals. Then all of a sudden, within a second, our roof starts peeling up. He's lifted in the air. It was like I was watching a movie, honestly.
Tornado! Hold it down!
Heavy rain came first, then lightning and strong winds turning into a tornado. It carved a line of destruction through Manor Lakes, Werribee and Hoppers Crossing.
It lifted a melaleuca, a large tree, and snapped it in the air and placed it against the back of my house.
The SES received more than 600 calls for assistance.
There was predominantly building damage. It's taking some time to clear those jobs. They're more complicated.
This road in Werribee was one of the worst hit areas. State Emergency Service volunteers have spent all day here fixing roofs and fences that were ripped off by the wind and clearing trees that were ripped from the roots. Residents say they were shocked and confused by the tornado and the lack of warning.
So I was just looking out the back door and I could see it suddenly go dark and the wind picked up. The wind was starting to howl through the back door, and then I saw things flying down Tarnate Road at high speed.
Quickly, it's the wind, quickly falling down, I heard the sound, big sound outside. And then everywhere like that. Everything goes up, goes to the sky.
Warnings for severe thunderstorms in Melbourne weren't issued until half an hour after the tornado hit.
It would have been really difficult at the time, based on the available evidence, to issue a warning. Obviously, the damage then did occur. It was a very localised area of damage, which is not to minimise it at all.
As the clean-up continues, authorities are now urging residents to prepare for more storms by the end of the week.
For the community who weren't affected in this one, make your preparations, take the warning, be storm smart.
Shannon Schubert, ABC News, Melbourne.
Our resident meteorologist Adam Morgan joins us now. Adam, we don't often hear about tornadoes in Victoria. What brings them about?
Yeah, good evening, Tam. Indeed, tornadoes are rarely front of mind, but they are more common than you might think. Yesterday's heavy soaking rain from mid-morning through early afternoon was followed by severe thunderstorms that fired up in behind this cold front, including the one that produced a tornado over Melbourne's western suburbs. Now, tornadoes form with the most dangerous thunderstorms, supercells. For these, we need the usual ingredients: atmospheric instability, moisture and a way to lift the air up. But also we need wind shear. That's a strong change in wind direction or wind speed with height. That separates the updraft from the downdraft, allowing the storm to live longer than normal, and it also gets the updraft rotating. Now, if enough of that wind shear is down close to the ground, then the rotation can lower as well, and that's when we sometimes see a tornado. In Australia, we see around 30 to 80 each year, but tornadoes are almost impossible to predict well ahead of time, and like yesterday's, we can only often confirm a tornado once we've seen both the damage caused and the path of the damage.